Hi beautiful people, this is Anne-Christin. Welcome to Oracle Wednesday. Outdoors this time, yes. It's beautiful weather, it's wind still, and I just said I want to go outside. I don't want to be sitting inside, I want to be outside, and I just enjoy this beautiful winter weather. You might hear in the back, let's see if you can see it a little bit. You can see in the back maybe, yep, there's a little bit of sea. So you're probably gonna hear the Mediterranean. Hi Roger, how are you doing? Everybody who's jumping on, just drop an emoji or wave so I know that you're here. Oh yeah, the sun's coming out as well, so it's beautiful, beautiful weather today. So what I would like to share with you today, because it's yes, Oracle Wednesday, and what we're actually coming up to it towards the end of the week is a full moon in Leo, in a very fiery sign. So there's a lot of things going on, and together with the cards that we're gonna work with later on, again, like the angel cards, as you know already, it's just a very beautiful time. You might actually have noticed, hi there, I love the view. Yes, it's a beautiful view. I'm gonna try to put everything together. I had like a lot of time. I did a live in my private group on Facebook, Women Living a Turned On Life, and oh wow, hey everybody. And I just had so much to say, especially with the full moon right now, what's coming towards the end of the week on the 29th. It's just, you probably noticed that there's a lot of emotions coming up. There's a lot of things just being undug in a way. Whatever we kind of like had pushed aside or had really like tucked away neatly, it's just coming up right now. And what this fiery sign Leo really just invites beautifully is, let these things burn. Okay, whatever's coming up and that doesn't serve you anymore, let it burn to the ground, like the bushfires do, like the full volcano does, and then just see how beautiful life is coming up afterwards. Nature always prevails. Nature is so strong. So with this raging fire, for example, the soil gets the air again, actually gets the nutrition again, so that new life can start. And you see, like, just weeks after a fire, the plants are coming out and everything is starting to be covered in green again. So do the same thing with your life. So what really doesn't help you anymore, let it go. Okay? Also remember, 2 weeks ago it was a new moon, so whatever seeds you planted then, right now the full moon is a wonderful time to kind of like take a pause and look back and see, okay, these plants, these seeds that I planted, where am I standing right now? What is working well and what did not work at all? Where do I need to adjust? And maybe what have I been dragging on? What luggage have I been dragging on? And I just need to really let it go right now. So the full moon in Leo is a beautiful time for that. Plus, also remember, fire is not only destroying everything, but it also can fuel you. It can fuel the passion, it can fuel your love, it can fuel your creativity. So whatever you really want to bring to life as well, that project, that relationship, whatever else it is that you kind of like have on your mind right now, use that fire and the power of the fire to really fuel that, to get more motivation, to get really that creativity flowing, and to really excel in reaching that goal and birthing that project. Okay, and getting that, maybe your business well up to the next level, because right now with this fire energy, you have all this energy behind this fuel behind you as well. Okay, so you can always look at it from two sides. Yeah, and another very important thing, please, whatever is kind of like stirring up right now, whatever situation you find yourself in, zoom out right now. Okay, zoom out and take a look at the situation from above. Take a bird's view, okay, and look at it. What is happening from in a greater picture? Sometimes if you're so caught up in the emotion and in the situation, in the quarrel, in the dispute, for example, or in the emotions, you just can't see, you know, like it's like if you're in the middle of the forest and like, where shall I go? I don't see the path, because there's a saying in German, like sometimes you don't see the wood because you can't see the forest because of all the trees. So there again, zoom out, take a bird's perspective, and suddenly you can see, oh, okay, this is the way that I have to go. This is what's happening right now. And actually the situation helps me to get to this point. Yeah. So, but with no further ado, I will draw some cards. Also, whoever is online right now, if you have a certain question in regards to a situation, an area of your life, please drop that question in the comments below. I'm happy to pull a card for you as well. But for now, I'm gonna pull a card for the collective. And as usual, it's just a guidance. It can just give you a little nudge. It can just be a little reaffirmation of something that you already know. But the cards do not foretell your future. You can always change the trajectory, okay? And oftentimes what it does, these cards just give us a little nudge and to kind of like, well, they startle us a little bit to kind of like get out of our thinking mind and say like, oh, okay, actually that's true. So to stop the monkey mind, and oftentimes they just tell us something that we already knew anyhow. Okay, so I'm using, like I said, the angel cards from Doreen Virtue. And the question basically that I wanted to ask for the collective is, what other energies or situations do we need to be aware of now for this week, bearing in mind that there is a full moon in Leo? Okay. Phew. Let's see what's coming up. There's a card that just, Knight of Fire. Let me just see if another one comes up, but this kind of like comes together with the sign, just flipped around while shuffling. But I feel, yeah, I think that's all the message we need for today. So the Knight of Fire, I love it. Kind of forgot my cheat sheet where it says. The fire suit, which is very important, is all about your ideas, your inspirations, passion, career. There we go again with the creativity. Use that fire to really fuel that creativity. And so the Knight of Fire is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. And the message of the card is a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Interesting. So you see, you have a rider, you have the knight on a horse. He's actually riding just alongside the sea, I would say. There's waves in the back. I love it. And what kind of like comes to mind, sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence, but still think things through carefully. Whew. Yeah, like I said, this week it's very culminating, right? There's a lot of things coming up, very turbulent. I'm not going too much into astrology, but Mercury's in retrograde and there's other planets just aligning up in conjunction and I don't know what else. I'm not too much into that, but sometimes I really I'm very curious about reading and seeing what kind of like resonates with me, and something like, okay, cool, let me just blame the planets for whatever's happening. But no, seriously, it is a lot of things are happening. It's the end of January, like I said, it's full moon, it's very fiery, there's a lot of things coming up, a lot of things are being stirred up. And I've been speaking to some of my friends, and it seems everywhere something is going on. It's people, some of them are just really drawn in. There's a lot of emotions coming up for them, even things that they thought that they had kind of like dealt with. And other friends, they have other personal things happening with school, with work, with children, whatever it is, relationships. And it just seems it's a culmination of a lot of events. So the card kind of like goes in line with the theme and saying like, yes, there is more things coming up, and it might be that something just comes up unexpectedly. We're looking this way and something's coming up from the other side. So, however, even though it is important that we look at this, what is coming up, it is also super important to take a step back, to zoom out, like I said before, to zoom out, look at this situation from a higher point, a higher viewpoint, and then say, okay, what is really the right thing that I can do right now? What really feels good? And what feels good in the heart, and what feels good as well in your gut, okay? Try to pause the mind a little bit, because the mind always has its own agenda, its own thoughts and ideas. But really, step back, take a few deep breaths for, let's say, 5 minutes or something. Really try to also especially try to get into the automated nervous system, into the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? Connect with deep breathing to the parasympathetic nervous system. And once you really notice you're becoming still, you're centered, then connect to the heart and connect to the gut and ask them, okay, situation XYZ just arised. What is the best next thing? What is the best step, decision I can take right now? And the best decision, which is for your highest good and for the highest good of everyone and anyone and anything involved. Yeah. Maybe let me just read you the deeper sense as well of this this card. So the Knight of Fire. Situation, it's time to get things done, leave the planning stage behind and take action. In a way, Leo says that, right? Leo is fiery, and I said before, like, use that fire to really fuel whatever your desire is. Go take that step forward. In another pull that I did earlier, it said a door opened and it's time to step through. Same thing right now. Right now, this full moon gives you the chance to readjust, see, okay, what needs to be done, and then go forward. And go forward full energy on, okay? Honor your promises and commitments, attend to the details, and be thorough. So it's really, it kind of like shows as well that we need this balance, of yin and yang. So there's this one like yang, like do, okay, to really get things done and to be logical, but at the same time, the yin saying like, okay, pause for a moment, come to your center, really evaluate thoroughly what's happening, and then go. Okay. In regards to people, it says someone you can expect to be loyal, dedicated, and dependable. Maybe a person just stepped into your life that has these characteristics. A well-trained person who does an excellent job over time. A nature and animal lover who may be a vegetarian. Detail-orientated, diligent, thoughtful, honorable, and kind. Yeah. For me, it comes up more like this card is more about an event, about a situation, less about a person. But maybe for you it resonates. Maybe you have someone, oh my gosh, this person I just met, oh my uncle, my aunt, my friend, my brother, my sister, can be female as well, even though it's a knight. Maybe you're thinking of a person that with this card, so take that for you, okay? It's a collective reading, so even though I'm talking about a situation, for you this message might be linked to a person. And if you had a first thought coming up, a first person, a name coming up, take that for you, okay? Because that will be the message for you. And then additional meanings are renewed motivation, increased abundance, business travel, a guardian angel. I love it. The increased abundance kind of like catches my attention, and it's like I said with the fire again. The fire is there on one side to just make, like, how you say, tabula rasa, how do you say that? Anyhow, to really make clear table, burn everything to the ground, okay? To then work with a new soil that has become available. And oftentimes this soil is much more fruititious than the one before. It has much more nourishment inside, so actually whatever you can harvest from that ground, also because it might be of higher quality and you pay more attention and more intention, and everything is being seeded with more intention as well, actually the harvest will be much richer. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. I will I make it sweet and short today compared to last week, so I can actually really post it on IGTV, and also I'm gonna have it up on the YouTube channel, The Beauty of Now. And whoever's online right now, and if you like to have a card as well for a topic that is kind of like on your mind, that you like to have some insight on, then just let me know. Hi everybody joining on. Thank you for having you here. If you have a question, just drop a comment right now. I'm happy to pull a card. I've got some more time still. And like you see, I've been outdoors. I have the sea on the other side. You might hear it in the back. And also, if you have a question later on in private, you're always welcome to drop a comment, send me a DM as well. And I wish you a wonderful day. And yeah, see you next week latest again. See you. Bye bye.